Welcome to this recording of House Flipper Beta. There's something I'm quite excited about since the last update, and that is this little sweet thing. A little small house, you can buy it pretty early in the game. It's not much more than 5,000, it's just below $5,000. You can see it in the top left corner, 4,207. So it's pretty easy to get, and I am in total love with this little house. It's the first one, so that's amazing to start off, but you know, it has everything. You mean you have outside to clean, there are cobwebs. I mean, it's it's a real rundown house that you have to fix, basically. I mean, there are also outdoor stuff to do. There's inside stuff. There's cobwebs everywhere. There's cleaning to do everywhere. It's just amazing. You can do paint. You can do the paint work. You can do windows. It's everything. So let's get inside and see what else we can do inside. Just need to take some windows with me because they are still dirty. I am pretty sure there should be something else here, but that's okay. And we are inside. So, as you would expect, there's a lot of crap around laying around. So, and here we have another thing that I like: a broken door. We need to remove. And I seriously hope that all the houses will become like this, because this is just so nice. I really like the cobwebs. They give a real idea of how long this house has been left unattended. You know, the mission games, they're all like, yeah, yeah, my house needs to be cleaned, and but it's not like with cobwebs and stuff. So it's basically, it just shows you that someone hasn't been here for a while, instead of just, yeah, I need some radiator plates, or I need someone to come and clean up, stuff like that. This is one of the first houses that is actual improvement. You can actually spend a lot of time in here. This one looks nicely cleaned up. I don't see any leftover cobwebs. So while I'm still here, let's start off with some painting. Now, I like light colors. I've seen a couple of rooms with light blue. I've seen a couple of with the other light colors. So let's see what color I'm gonna do. Let's do sky blue. As you can see, there are any tags on the right side of the window, so you are completely free to do whatever you want here. With usually with all the other houses, but in here it really has a lot to do. You have to do a lot of painting. There's a lot of stuff to be placed. There's any real furniture stuff, just old crap that you can get rid of. Uh, it is basically the start of any house, the closest you're gonna get to it. Now that does make the room look a lot better. I can't sell the lamp for some reason, but that is not a big problem. Let's see, we want some doors, and let's try a nice interior white door. And we're gonna have the door come in, so we're gonna turn it. Now that looks like a very nice room. We are finishing it off with a radiator. Just screw it in place. It is a bedroom. It is a bedroom. So let's see, what are we gonna place in it? Now, isn't that a lovely bed? I like all the options and the stuff you can have. So you can basically optimize it to your liking. That looks okay for now. So let's start with some of the other rooms. Now, of course, we have a lot of more of these little cobwebs. Currently, none of the missions have them, so I'm guessing this is some sort of test house. I do hope it's gonna get in because I really like them. It's just something different than all those boxes and stuff. It can be quite hard to see, so that in itself is nice as well. We see another broken door there, so we're gonna get to that pretty soon. I'm just gonna sell those doors. I really don't like those grey doors. Now let's do some cleaning. I see we have a broken electric outlet, so we're gonna fix that one as well. I mean, there's even a texture upgrade to this. Previously it was just a bit of blank, so right now you can actually see the difference between the old one and the new one. And personally I really like that. Now let's think of a color would be nice in the living room. Let's do light peachy. There we have our little bug where the wall doesn't really properly close. I'm sure the developers will change that soon enough. It happens quite often with one of the houses that you buy. So I'm guessing it's a consistent bug throughout the house generation. Generating. I would have expected it a bit to be a bit lighter of color, not so much yellow. Let's see what we have on sofas. Now, little red leather, black legs, good base, head, seat. Well, not exactly the combination I would have expected, but hey, it's funny. Man, oh yeah, that's nasty. This is gonna be a problem. I've done this one before, and those plates they are bugging it out. I mean, you can't sell them, you can't get rid of them, you can only clean them, and that's the problem because they're on the floor now, and see, even a broken door can still work. That is funny. Oh man, that one is bad. But yes, we're gonna dispose of it. But I basically can't place any new furniture here because that one is blocking. So I'm just gonna clean it a bit up. Some more cobwebs. I wonder. Wow. So you can place a wall outside. Wow. That is in some ways so funny. In other ways, you know what? That is so not the purpose. But hey, we have the option to do it, so we're gonna build ourselves a little extension. Let's see how far we can take this, because clearly we can't place any roofs on it. And we don't have any floor tiles either, so there isn't really a big point in doing this. But it is so funny to do it. You just can't ignore doing this. Let's see. Nope. Also, you don't have the windows and stuff, so it's probably gonna be a bad case of deconstruction in this other wall. But you could make an outhouse or a little shed or something. That would be funny. You can just add a shed or a garage to wherever house you buy. That would be funny. For some reason I can do that, but I can't do the other thing. I can sell a house. No, I can't sell the windows. Let's see if I can break the windows. No, no, I cannot break any outside wall. Nope. So this is actually a big point in doing this. Just it's open on top and stuff like that, but it's just funny to find out that you can do it. If you actually build a wall. I mean, you can build roofs, you can't build roofs and stuff, so there's no real point in constructing a wall outside, but it's funny that you can place them outside of the house. I don't know. It's fun to try. Come on. I want to place a sink here. And it says we cannot place it there. Even though points are there, nothing is blocking it, no door. Ah, that's too bad. I was really hoping to do it. Well, no problem. We can just do the toilet and then maybe in another game we start over after a little update. We'll be able to place another sink here. I can do the door. Do a little door here. We do a front door system. And here we have the bug with the door spacing. For some reason it's doing that. I'm sure it's gonna be fixed soon, but for now it's just funny. Now there is one little thing you can do still, and that is the tile work. We have tiles we can use. Let's see which one I'm gonna do. Let's fix the ones that are already on there. We click on it and we say go on and paste a new layer on it. Take out some tiles, paste a new layer. Pick up. It's basically just like painting, but then with tiles, and it's a different animation. I like the fact that we have tiles now. I hope they do the same system with the floor, so we can actually change colors to the floor and make them a bit more to our liking. You could just paint over it, not a requirement to retile already tiled areas. It's just yeah, different aesthetic. This is basically where it's limited here because I can't move this, and yeah, so there isn't any basically any room to do anything here. Now I can retile this, or I can just say, let's paint it. And we're gonna take paint. I'm gonna go at the bottom, and I'm gonna get. Oh wait, yes, I'm gonna build an emerald. We are gonna make a very, very funky bathroom. This is just, this is so wrong for a color for bathroom. This is such a wrong color for the bathroom. But because of that, it's so fun to do. Yeah, it basically doesn't matter which color you use. You can do it as weird as you like. It doesn't matter for the sell value. You still get the same amount of money for it. So you can basically give someone whatever you like. This is the real point of the game. It's like you get a house, you clean it up, you fix a little couple of things, you give it a nice new coat of paint, and then you move on to the next one. That's basically just the game. And this house just embodies the game. That's why I decided instead of the missions, I wanted to show you this house because it allows you to do whatever you want. You can place the walls, you can break down some walls, you can paint, you can tile. Too bad that the sink doesn't work because the sink is a nice system for placing, but you basically get to see everything that's in the game currently, and it's in a house that is really well made by the developers. And I truly hope that they will make the other houses the same way, because currently that is not the case. This is about as much as I can do on the inside, basically. And I'm gonna try and see if I can paint the outside of the house as well. I'm gonna see how that works. I haven't tried it before, so and I've seen a new white color, a white cafe. So I'm expecting that it would be no problem, but it's the upper side that you don't seem to be able to reach, and it doesn't. Well, it basically it looks like it's basically painting like the inside would, but you cannot reach the top side. So you basically are left with half a house that is not painted. So that would be a bad thing. You could make the sides white and then up to the roof part, but not being able to reach there, yeah, limits that you cannot paint the outside, even though you would want to paint the outside because it just looks nasty. And a nice new coat of white would be nice on the outside, but yeah, it's nice enough. So I am selling this. As you can see, all the work I did with the painting stuff in it, you barely get any profit from it. You take extra time, and it takes more time than one of the regular missions, but it doesn't give you a lot of profit from it. You know, it's a cheap house. You have a little profit. Um, you could say it's not worth the trouble, but it's a fun thing to do, and any of the other houses don't give any much better profit either. So yeah, I hope that this does get more money, that you get more money from doing these kinds of houses, because if you have to do the base missions over and over and over to get enough money to buy the biggest house, just to get a small amount of profit, then I think the game is gonna get boring pretty quickly. But as for now, I like this fairy house. I like what they did with it. I like the broken doors. I like the cobwebs. It's fun to do. It's something different. So that was basically the first house. All the other houses are, yeah, pretty much already done except for radiators and stuff. So not a lot of cleaning or anything. So there's not really any work shown in this video. I hope you enjoyed this little house. I do hope the developers are making other other homes like this because it is a lot of fun to do. So, well, maybe next time. Bye bye.